Hello everybody. I'm Dr. Knowledge and today I am gonna talk about 5 lessons learned from doing push-ups every day for a year. 1. Baby steps trump big leaps. Despite having a personal best of 20 push-ups before I began developing my daily push-up habit, I decided to start week 1 with 1 push-up a day. Why? I wanted to make the habit so easy I couldn't say no. Height. Leo Babauta. Many people attempt to make changes in their lives by taking big leaps, when, instead, they should focus on one tiny change at a time. For example, going to the gym for 15 minutes a day, twice a week, as a beginner, is a lot easier than going for an hour, 5 days a week. Similarly, by starting at 1 push-up a day, I had 20 weeks to automatize the habit, and before I even arrived at my personal best in week 20, having that momentum behind me made showing up and doing the work a lot easier. This leads me to the next lesson I learned. 2. Consistency is everything. The more I study habit formation, the more I realized the habit is not counting calories, going to the gym, writing in your journal, completing a project, decluttering, reading. It's starting. There are going to be days when you don't feel like doing the habit, but if you commit to taking the first step, opening the app, picking up your gym bag, turning on your laptop, writing 1 sentence, turning on your Kindle, you're a lot more likely to follow through with the full behavior. There were many days when I didn't feel like it, when I rationalized, one day won't hurt, when I couldn't be bothered, but I still committed to taking the first step, getting into the push-up position. If all I did was that, I always followed through with my push-ups. 3. Don't be afraid to chunk habits down. When you take baby steps, the habit is easy to start and easy to sustain. But as you graduate to the full behavior, it grows and you risk jeopardizing your progress. To prevent this from happening, chunk the habit down into smaller manageable segments. When I arrived at week 20, for example, I chunked my 20 push-ups into 2 sets of 10 with a 1-minute rest time. As behavior change writer James Clear says, do things you can sustain. 4. Set milestones and celebrate them. If you're a long-time reader, you'll know I'm a strong advocate of gamifying habit development and playing small, addictive games. Height. Daniel Coyle. When building a habit, there are many milestones you can celebrate, including doing the habit once, doing the habit 2 days in a row, doing the habit 7 days in a row, doing the habit 30 days in a row, missing 1 day but resuming the next, and so on. You can also celebrate achievements related to metrics. For example, doing 10 push-ups was a milestone for me, as 125 and, of course, 50. Remember, if you can count it, you can turn it into a game. 5. Focus on perfect processes, not outcomes. Most people, when making changes in their lives, focus on that perfect outcome they're trying to achieve. Losing 14 pounds, writing 10,000 words, deadlifting 150 pounds. Seldom, though, do people strive for a perfect process. When I was developing my daily push-up habit, I wasn't thinking about a number I wanted to move toward. I was thinking about each individual push-up and perfecting it to the best of my ability. You don't set out to build a wall, you say, I'm going to lay this brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. I hope that everyone has benefited and enjoy. Wait for us in the next video. Until we meet again.